Good evening. My name is Tony Fisher from BBC Essex.
And my name is Stuart Rawlins, and welcome to the Pride of Essex Awards 2017.
Now, my first task is to introduce you to the lady whose inspirational idea is the reason we're all here this evening. Deputy Lieutenant of Essex, Susie Cornell, MBE.
It seems like yesterday that I had the idea for these awards. In fact, it was as long ago as 1994. I was presenting awards at a school in London when a little girl asked if I could give her mummy a prize, as she had the same complaint as me. That idea became a plan, which developed into the Achievement Over Adversity Awards. Now, 23 years later, it has evolved into the Pride of Essex Awards. I can assure you there's no one here tonight more proud than I am of these awards. I must thank some very special people. Jennifer Tolhurst, the Lord Lieutenant of Essex, Simon Hall, the High Sheriff of Essex, and Councillor John Aldridge, the Chairman of Essex County Council, for attending this event. And from the world of entertainment, Roger de Courcy. And of course our town crier, Tony Appleton. I thank all of them collectively and sincerely for finding time in their busy schedules to join us here tonight. I must thank all of our sponsors, without whom none of this would be able to take place. Most of all, I'd like to thank our real VIPs here tonight. That is, of course, our nominees, their families, and those who nominated them. I hope you all have a truly memorable evening. Just one more thing. As the nominees make their way up to receive their commendations, please show your appreciation of their achievements. Clap and cheer as loud as you possibly can.
Thank you, Susie. Well, our job this evening is to present to you the top 5 nominations in each category.
Now, in each case, we'll introduce the 4 highly commended, in no particular order, a little bit like Strictly Come Dancing or even the X Factor, until finally we meet the person selected by the judges to receive the award. Now, the first category is the Potters Community Champion for 2017. Sponsored by the resort at Hopton-on-Sea on the coastline of Norfolk and Suffolk. To present the awards in the absence of their managing director John Potter, please give a big round of applause to a man who has entertained many times at that great resort, Roger de Courcy, and this time without Lookie the Bear. Oh, sorry, Lookie the Bear is here with you.
Now, the Community Champion Award recognises people who make a difference to the community as a whole.
Now, the judges were asked to look for individuals or groups who put the needs of others before themselves and raise much needed funds for charity.
The first highly commended community champion is Lindsay Habit from Chelmsford. Lindsay is a self-employed fitness instructor who, while running her own company, Shimmy and Groove, unselfishly raises funds.
Sorry,
good start. Unselfishly raises funds for needy charities, in particular at present Kids Inspire, of course. She's also constantly looking to help individual people, especially by raising money with various events. The latest example is the story of a boy with cancer, untreatable in the UK, who she's helped to raise money. His desperate family have the near impossible task of raising £145,000 for his treatment in America. Lindsay has so far raised a massive £25,000 on their behalf. the Pride of Essex highly commend community champion Lindsay Habit.
Right. Next to be highly commended in the community champion section is Dee Anderson from Brentwood. Now, following the immense care her daughter Katie and her family received, Dee became a volunteer community champion for Little Havens Hospice. In 2016, after Katie passed away, Dee began fundraising, starting with, as one would of course, a wing walk. It raised £2,000, but a powerful speech has since at corporate and community events have raised thousands of pounds more for other families who rely on Little Havens. Dee herself is quoted as saying, "Little Havens has been my lifeline from the first day of Katie's treatment right through to her final breath. I will forever feel passionate about raising money, awareness and support for this special place, Katie's second home for as long as I'm able." Pride of Essex highly commend community champion Dee Anderson.
Next to be highly commended is Shelley Simmons from Billericay. In 2014, Shelley's baby son Fraser was not diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a condition which over time leads to paralysis and a short life expectancy of just 25 years. Currently, there's no treatment or cure. As well as working full-time and running her home and family, Shelley works tirelessly as an advocate for the Duchenne community, spreading awareness and ensuring people get to hear about the condition. What an inspiration she is. In June this year, to give her son a feeling of physical achievement, she climbed Mount Snowdon, carrying 4-year-old Fraser all the way on her back. What's more, in the process, she raised an amazing £12,000 for research. Shelley's husband, Jeff, who nominated her, said, "Shelley is unstoppable in her mission to make a difference for other families." The Pride of Essex highly commend community champion Shelley Simmons.
Sarah Scott from Littlebury near Saffron Walden is a very special case. Sarah suffers from multiple physical conditions such as dystonia and fibromyalgia, the physical problems of which have led her in the past to deep bouts of extreme depression. As a result, she doesn't enjoy going to new places or meeting new people. Physical activity can leave her exhausted. However, on Sunday the 3rd of September, helped by her sister Jess, she completed the Parallel London 5K Challenge. She raised a huge amount of money for her charities, which more than doubled her target. Sarah was nominated by Jen Hebbington of Mind, who says, "Sarah overcame physical as well as mental obstacles. Even putting herself forward for the challenge was a massive achievement. She has come an extremely long way already, and we at Mind are exceptionally proud of her and the amount of money she has raised to help us continue to provide our vital services." Please give a warm welcome to our highly commended community champion, Sarah Scott.
Finally, we come to a man who recorded the highest ever point score for Community Champion, 99 marks out of 100. Detective Chief Inspector Daniel Stotton is part of Essex Police Major Investigations Team. He works a huge amount of hours dealing with very serious and difficult crime. Daniel and his wife, who also works in murder investigation, often have to juggle their time to organise the childcare of their family. He also manages somehow to run a charity focused on boxing and fitness centre in Chelmsford, where he started a gang diversion programme in the gym, giving free training to boys and girls who are at risk of gang involvement. Danny is known in the force as Danny Box. Few people outside the police force know that over the last 6 years, through boxing events, he's raised over £160,000 for disabled children. Please welcome a true winner by a knockout, Potter's Community Champion for 2017, Daniel Stotton. Now, we have two special awards for this year's Top Community Team and Top Corporate Team. Top standing for Team of Pride. Now, before we bring them up to collect their awards, we'd like to tell you who both winners are and why they each merited such an award.
Our corporate top team for 2017 goes to Time, which stands for Therapy in Musical Expression. I think we heard some of it just then. Now, based at Basildon, they work throughout the county within many different areas of the community. They've worked with the homeless, drug and alcohol rehabilitation centres, disability and respite centres, and children's playgroups. Usually working on a one-to-one basis with people of all ages and abilities, Time holds weekly club nights where instruments are provided to experiment with. Disabled musicians can perform their own songs. Those less gifted can take on other roles, comparing, DJ, door staff, etc. And it's a place where people of all ages and backgrounds are communicating, learning from each other and providing each other with essential friendship and relationships.
And the second one, our community top team for 2017 is Gemma Francis and the Big Sing. Now, Gemma lives in Witham, but the Big Sing has many choirs in Essex, Malden, Brentwood, Chelmsford, Rayleigh, Halstead, Basildon, and of course Witham. It started just a few years ago when Gemma and her husband Howard decided to use their professional musicality to encourage all and sundry to increase the enjoyment of life by joining a choir. Now, such was Gemma's enthusiasm that from a standstill start, the Big Sing can now boast over 800 members, a few of which entertained you tonight at our reception. I will praise you. I love that. The Big Sing gave birth to a charity just about a year ago called Soul, and it has already raised over £21,000. The Big Sing was nominated by Jodie Sainsbury, who said, "Gemma's dreams are big, but her heart is bigger."
Thank you. Could I just ask High Sheriff of Essex, Simon Hall, please, to come and present the awards on behalf of the county? Thank you.
Firstly, a big round of applause to the founder of Time, Mark Barnacle.
There's so much you can achieve, but faith can move that mountain.
And now, please, another big musical applause for the big engine behind the Big Sing, Gemma Francis.